welcome back to my craft room floor. Today we are making Pokemon style Disney cards that my kids will be able to take on our trip next week and get characters to sign them. Let's get started. Putting together the file for this project was truly a labor of love. I spent hours pulling characters, quotes, pictures, categorizing all of them. Because I spent so much time on it, I don't want to be the only one to use it, so I'm giving it to you free. Just head over to artsyish.com and you can download it yourself. Okay, let's talk supplies. First of all, your most important supply for this project is going to be your printer. I highly recommend an eco tank because I don't even want to know how many print cartridges you'll go through if you're using traditional printer ink. You're also going to need 2 different kinds of sticker paper. So I have holographic sticker paper for the back of the cards and matte sticker paper for the front of the cards. I tried printing both sides holographic and it is really hard to read the information, so I recommend only using holographic for the back. You're also gonna need thick cardstock paper. You'll also need a paper cutter, a corner rounder, and then optional, if you want to put them in mystery packs, you'll need these little foil pouches and a way to seal them. So I used a food saver, but you could also use a mini heat sealer or a straightener, but I haven't tried those, so try those at your own risk. Now that you've got all your supplies, it's time to start printing. Make sure that you come into this with a lot of patience. It does take a long time to print and then to put everything together, but you've got this. It's totally doable. It's not hard. Just bring your patient pants. So first you're gonna grab your matte sticker paper and you're gonna wanna make sure that you double check how your printer prints so that you're loading your paper the right way. The easiest way to test which side is the sticky side is to unstick a corner of the sticker paper so that you know which side is the sticker and which side is the backing. And then you're gonna wanna load it so that your printer will print on the sticky side and not the backing. So before you print, you want to double check that your printer is going to print on a very slow, high quality setting. So you don't just want to print like you're going to print on regular computer paper. You want a photo print or a premium matte. Once you double check that your paper is loaded the right way and that your printer is on premium print settings, go ahead and open up the free file download that you got off artsyish.com. So from here, you can go ahead and open up the PDF and do file print. But from here, you're gonna wanna make sure that you are not shrinking oversized pages. So make sure that you have actual size selected, not shrink oversized pages, not fit, actual size. This is very important. Otherwise, they're going to print out smaller than you want them to. But once you have that all set up, you can go ahead and hit print. Each page on my printer took about 5.5 minutes to print, so this is gonna take some time. Set 5 pages to print and then go grab a cup of coffee, or set 5 pages to print and then go cook dinner. Just be patient and know that this is gonna take a while. Next up, you're gonna grab your holographic sticker paper and you're gonna print the back of the cards. Now, I got my seamless Disney background on Etsy. You can use any seamless Disney background you want. I highly recommend a seamless. Otherwise, you're gonna really struggle to line both sides of the sticker paper up. So using a seamless gives a lot more allowance, way less stress on making sure that everything looks good at the very end. So for the holographic sticker paper, you're just gonna print directly on the holographic side. And again, you wanna use the premium print settings, premium matte photo paper. If you use just regular print settings, like computer paper print settings, it's gonna end up very washed out, very faded. You're not gonna get the color saturation that you want. So double check your print settings. Again, on this one, you're gonna wanna make sure that when you're printing actual size, not fit, not shrink oversized pages, not custom scale, actual size. This will make sure that you're printing as far to the edge of the paper as you can. Otherwise, you may end up with parts of the back of your cards that don't have the background on them. Okay, once you have everything printed, we are going to sandwich your 2 stickers on a piece of cardstock. And if you're asking yourself, how am I gonna get these lined up? I have a super easy hack for doing this. So it doesn't matter which side you start with, the front or the back, but you are going to take your sticker paper and you're gonna fold down like 1 inch of the top of the sticker paper. So only 1 inch of your sticker is hanging out, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want 1 inch only showing. And then you're gonna take your 2 paper, your cardstock and your sticker that you have your 1 inch folded down, and you're gonna line them up on a table or on the floor so that they're perfectly even. Tap them, line them up, and then you're going to pinch the top together all the way across. And then from there, you're going to unpeel the rest of your sticker paper and just pull it all the way across the cardstock. And then you can flatten the rest of the sticker down or press the rest of the sticker together. And then you're gonna repeat the exact same thing on the other side. But you wanna make sure that you know which side is the top of your pattern or the top of your page so that you're sticking them together the correct way. So we're gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna fold down 1 inch of the sticker paper or the backing. I'm gonna make sure that I've got both the tops going the same direction, and I'm going to stack them or tap them on the floor or desk to align them, and then pinch the top together, and then peel the rest of the backing off and press the rest of the sticker down. And you can see that my back didn't print perfectly. I've got like no border over here and a big border over here. No worries, when we cut them, you're not even gonna notice. Okay, next up we're going to cut our cards out. If you're not super familiar with the way that your cutter cuts, I recommend printing out a couple of sheets of cards on just regular computer paper and testing first to make sure that you know where your blade cuts, because the edge of your cutter might not be exactly where the blade cuts. So the print file has these little white lines, and these are going to be your cut lines. So you want to make sure that your cut lines are lined up with the edge of your blade. So you can see the blade there and the cut line. And then up top here, we've got the blade and the cut line. So you want to make sure that they are as aligned as possible before you cut. Once you get everything lined up, cut with confidence. So you can use the cut lines, or I actually like to line up the edge of the colored box with the edge of this plastic piece. And when I cut down, it ends up being perfect and everything is the same size. But you can use the cut lines, or you don't have to. I have files with and without the cut lines. Next up is corner rounding. So grab your corner punch, and I highly recommend doing this directly over a trash can. I used the 4mm corner punch for all of these cards. You're just gonna put each corner in, and I recommend giving it like a wiggle to make sure that it's in properly. And you just punch it, and then when it comes out, all the corners will be rounded. If you get one, like sometimes I accidentally stuck them in off, and I wouldn't get like a true punch, you can just stick it right back in there and try again. Next up, you're gonna grab your foil mystery packs and randomly put the cards in the packs. I recommend getting a size bigger than what I got so that the cards fit with a little bit more wiggle room. So I adjusted that in the supplies list, so the one that is linked is the one that I recommend you get. To seal these, I used a food saver, but you could also use a straightener, or they sell mini heat sealers. I haven't tried either one of those, so use at your own risk. And just a couple seconds in the food saver, and that is all sealed up. In the file download, I also included a sticker for the front of these packs. You can just print that the exact same way that you printed the back of the cards on the holographic paper. Putting them in mystery packs is optional, but it really ups the fun factor. My kids loved opening these every morning of our trip. Next up, and yes, I'm calling this an official step, is take your cards to Disney and get them signed.
With all of you in it?
My kids got so excited every time they saw a character, they'd be like, Mom, we have that card. And they'd want to pull it out and get it signed. The characters also loved them. Merida had the best reaction. She saw the quote and was like, oh my gosh, I always say that. The characters who don't talk, like Mickey and Daisy, were making heart hands and pointing at them. It was so fun to see. And that's it, you're done. Whether you make them and take them to Disney or just make them for fun, tag me. I want to see your finished product. I had so much fun on this Disney project, and I hope you do too. Thanks for crafting with me. See you next time.